Welcome back to Dice Out. Today we're playing a strategy called the Cross Builder, the Iron Cross Builder. It builds on the basics, the fundamentals of the Iron Cross. It allows you to grow with with a long roll to really make some money, and it mitigates your loss and really minimize your loss on a very short roll. So I'll show you how this works. Today we're playing with a $25 level with a $4,000 bankroll. If you want to play with a $5 level, you just need an $800 bankroll. $15 level, $2,400 bankroll, but we're at 5,000 or at 4,000 today at the $25 level, and that should be sufficient for everything we need to do. So the way it works, we're always working on the come out. So let's just go ahead and turn our puck on. But the way it works, you got 25 each on the 5, 6, 8, and field. Okay, a traditional Iron Cross will have more on the 6 and 8, but we don't have it for a very specific reason. Then we're gonna make a move called laying the 4. So we're gonna lay 200 behind the 4, getting a $4,000 bankroll. Now the 4 lay acts independent from what's going on here. It helps pay for this on the 7 out, but you'll see as we go that we're going to treat that as a separate bet from what's going on down here and explain how that works. And then on the 7, it effectively shifts the risk to the 4. And I'll show you. There's a couple of different things you need to do to manage that as the 4 rolls or if the 4 rolls. And the basics of the strategy are that on the field, any field number, we're going to build the 6 and the 8. On the 6 and 8, we're just going to collect. So all the field numbers are going to build the 6 and 8. 6 and 8 are going to collect. And then we treat the 4 independently. With that said, let's go ahead and roll it out. We've got dice out. We're working on the come out. There's a 7 on the come out, 4 tray. So the way this works, there's VIG involved, but we'll pay the VIG at the end. These are going to go away, but 200 is going to pay 100. So we're just going to put them right back. Okay? No harm, no foul. There's a 5, fewer 5. 5 rolls, 25 pays 35. Field goes away. We have this $10. We're just going to put it right there on the 5. Okay, we're going to build the 5 with the 5. And there's a 4, pretty much right off the bat. So we get to see how this works. On a 4, the field pays 25. The no 4 goes away. That's 200. We're just gonna build. We're not gonna double every time. We're just gonna ladder up and down. 200 goes to 400. And so we'll see how that works. Now, none of this ladders up. None of this ladders up with it. But we did roll a field bet, so we're going to build either the 6 or the 8. We're going to build the 8 in this example. And just keep in mind that we are, for the 4, just for the 4, we are down 200 on that with the original $4,000 starting bankroll. There's a hard 10. That we're going to build the 6 with that. Need a 9. Kind of the same thing. We're going to build the 8 there. Ooh, 12, midnight. Some casinos pay 3 times, pay triple the field. We're going to pay double the field here. So the 6 and the 8 will build. Now let's say we 7 out right now. We're not going to lose well, I'll show you how that works. But essentially all of this is just money from the roll. And so we could keep this money. I mean, certainly we could pay ourselves back for that 200, but it'll take care of itself here in a minute. What I like to do is press the 6 and the 8 anyways. There's a whole lot of 6s and 8s. Of course, I said it, so there's the 7. I'm not sure that it works that way, but there it is. So what's going to happen here is we're going to go down to base level. So this is the money we made, or kind of would have made, could have made during the roll, and this goes down too. But that 400 pays 200, so it's going to pay us back 200. Now we only owe 100 on our initial come out, which means we keep 100. So we were down 200 from when the 4 got hit, and now we're only down 100. We're coming out again. And there's another run. So just like that, 400 again on the no 4 pays 200. This goes away. This this comes back up, and here is our 200. So we're now even as far as that 400 goes. We made those 200 back. We're able to keep going. There's another 7 out. This is just going to push. 200 pays 100. We put the 100 back. And just like that, there's another 4 tray. So same action, just a push there. It's all working. And as luck would have it, we roll it. We come out another 4. So the 4 is going to pay the field there. We're going to press the 8. This will go down. This will come back up. We're going to go to 400 there. And we keep rolling. There's a 10. The point is 4. The point doesn't really matter, which is why I'm not worried about the puck this time, because we're going to do the same thing regardless. But anyway, there's a 10. We're going to pay the field, press the 6, and keep rolling. There's a 6. So 58, 50 pays 58. We're going to go 55, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Field will go away. Here we go. Put this in our stack, and we keep rolling. There's an 8. 50 pays 58. We're going to pay 60 for 2. Okay. And we've got this in our stack. Now, you might be saying, well, we could pay ourselves back for the no 4, the $200 loss on the no 4, because we made now, $120 on that plus $50, and you could do that. That's $170, and I wouldn't have a problem with that. But you're going to see here in a little bit, it's not necessary, right? You don't really have to do it. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I'm just going to replace it with a quarter here. Fever 5. Yep, that's the beauty of this strategy, is you don't even have to worry about that. You can just build the iron cross, and this technically goes away, so that'll replace it. Aces, both places. So double the field. 25 pays 50. Build the 6 and the 8. Really want a 6 or an 8. There's a 6. 58. Let's say 70. 29, 58. I should know this. 29, 58. I believe 70, 79. Well, we'll do 90. We'll do 90 for 3. So that's 80, 88. Okay. 90 for 3. So let's go. Would be, yeah, you got 60 for 2, 30 for 1, 60 for 2, 90 for 3. All right, so it's 88. We're going to just go ahead and pay it out. So 75, 85, 88. Put that in our stack. And we're still down that 200 on the no 4. Okay, so let's remember that. But we're building our stack the whole time. So there's a square pair. Another 88. We're going to do 90. 90 for, should have been 87. It's going to be 90 for 3 this time. 90 for 3. Okay. Now, if we wanted to, we could take all this down and be more than paid back for that 200 we lost. But there's no need for it, and I'll show you why. So we're just going to keep rolling, okay? There's another 8. So, come on. 90 for 3. Well, it's 87. So, 85. 87. Okay. I need to separate out, kind of make another stack for my greens. So 87. 10, hard 10. That'll pay a quarter. We're just going to build the 8. You can build the 6 if you wanted. There's another 10, easy 10, Tennessee. There we go. Build that. 6. Want a 6 or an 8. There's the ace deuce hanging loose. Pay the field. Press the 8. There's a 6. So the field go away. The 6 pays 120 for 4, so that's 116. I don't have 4 here, so I'm just going to pay out 116. Then I will have 4. 115, 116. And this is just the magic of this strategy. So even though we were down that 200, right now we could take down, we could just reduce that 200 again and be well up for the roll. I'm not going to do that because, like I said, we don't need to do that. The math will even out in the long run, but I mean, this is just the beauty of the strategy. There's a 6. 100 for, check that 1. I'm going to say 120 for 4. Man, I don't have 4 again. So I'm going to have to do 116, 110, 15, 116. Okay. Might just get some white chips. I'm not going to yet. We'll see what happens. There's a 6. Just another 6. So again, 120 for 4. $120. There's my 4. I know we'll probably get some white chips this time, so I'm gonna take 10 white or 10 red. Replace them with 10 white. Okay, there we go. Now you do need to have, I would recommend this bankroll because, you know, if the 4 roll a couple times back to back or something, then, you know, you could get down a little bit, but it'll come back. It comes back. So there's an 8. 8 is 1. Let's see here. All right, 8 is 145, so that is 150. Pays, because 125 here pays 145. You can make those proper if you want. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But anyway, 145, and so we're going to pay 150 for 5. That'll go away. We replace that. There's another 8. Get another 150 for 5. That goes away. There we go. Replace that. We'll probably hit our win goal right now. You know, our win total. You know, $500 somewhere in there. I'm guessing, but if I'm kind of waiting to 7 out just because I'll show you how it works in terms of repaying that 4. So we'll keep going. There's a 9. 9. We're gonna build the 6 this time. Fever 5. 35 pays 49. 50 for 1. This goes away. Replace that, and then we can take that to 60. And there's a 7 out. All right. So on 7 out, this is all going to go back to base, and I'll show you why. This is not lost. This is just money that we accrued during the roll, but we made money from that money, and so but just the nature of the 7 out is that's going to go away. Now, this also goes away, but comes right back. So 400 here pays 200. I have my original starting, and I have a $100 profit. So I was down 200 on that 4 just a little bit ago. I just made 100 from the 7, so I only need one more 7 out. I only need one more 7 in order to make that back and go back down to base level. And that's going to happen on average because there's 2 7s for every 1 4. There's 6 ways to roll 7, 3 ways to roll a 4. So it's going to make it back and essentially just break even with the VIG. But in the meantime, I get to make money building the Iron Cross. So here we go. We are coming out again. This is off. I'm just going to put this on all the time because, again, the point doesn't matter. So there's that. 5, fever 5, 25 pays 35. This goes away. That'll build on that. And then I'd like, if the video goes a little long, I won't worry about waiting to 7 out again, but I see what happens. 50 pays 58, so I'm gonna say 60 for 2. Okay, 60 for 2, and then that'll go away. So we replace it. And there's a 4. So we only made back 100 of the 200 that was originally lost. Now the 400 goes away. Okay, 25 pays, that builds to 6. The 400 comes back 200 more, 600. So now we're down to 100 plus 400. That's 500 on that roll. Again, they act independently. 8, 58, 60 for 2. And we might still be up for the session, but I'd like to show how it recovers. So 60 for 2. There's another square pair. Again, 60 for 2. That goes away. That replaces it. Here we go. 9, need a 9. Build the 8. 4. All right, so that's 600. That goes away. Some 1. So mine. We were down 100, down 400. So that's 5. Down. Now we're down 1100 on that note 4. Okay. So it's just something to remember, something to keep in mind. So we've got 400. We're going to put 800 back. Okay. So we're down 1100 on that. And we got 800 back. We're going to build the 6. And there's a 7 out. All right. So the 7 out, all of this will go away. We were only in for 100 here, right? So the 800 will pay 400. So I'm going to pay 300 plus 100 in green. I'm going to replace this back. That gets us to our original, and we profit 300. So on the original, so we were down 1100 on the 4, on the no 4. Now we are only down, we made 100 plus 300, 400. So now we're down 700, okay? And we're coming out again. We're still up as far as our stack goes, but just on the 4, you just give it some time. It'll recover. This replaces that. There we go. Need a 9. There we go. We're going to build the 8 there. 6. Easy 6. 30. for 1. That goes away. Need a 9 again. That will build a 6. Yo! $25 here. 7 out. All right. So again, we're gonna 800 pays 400. I'm gonna give ourselves 300 plus our original what we were in for. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We profited 300. So now we were down 700. Now we're only down 400. Okay. There's that. We'd actually like to have some 7s right now because we make money on the 7. So either, again, cool thing about this strategy is you either make money on the 7 or you don't lose much money on the 7. So we got 30 for 1 on the easy 8. Replace that. Put that in a rack. 7 out. So we've got same action, 300 profit there. 800 pays 400. Okay, so we've got that goes away, that comes back. We were down 700, then we're down 400. Now we're down 100 because here's 3 of that. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this back down. Excuse me, to 400. I'm gonna make that 100 next time we 7 out. So. Or I'm just gonna, so we're only down 100 for the 4. That's what I said. Is these are treated as separately, and now you kind of see why. There's a easy 10. There's an 8. 8 pays 58. 60 for 2. I don't have 2, so I'm gonna pay. I'm going to pay 58. Okay. That goes away. Comes back. We're looking for one more 7 out. That 58. 8 pays, easy 6 pays 58. Pay 60 for 2. That goes away. That comes back. There we go. We'll count up our rack here at the end. 9, need a 9. That will build the 8. There we go. So, 90 for 3. We have 3. It's 87. 85, 86, 87. All right. There's 87. That goes away. That we'll replace it. And 6, 58, 60 for 2. Again, we'll take all these 6s and 8s we can get. We'd really like 7 out to be even on that 4. We're only down $100. We're up way more than $100 here, so we're in profit for the session. And I may just go ahead and stop it just because. Yeah, I mean, again, it's we've made money. So I'm going to give it one more roll. There's a 9. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stop it for the session and color up where, kind of figure out where we are. So we know that we're technically down 100 still on the snow 4. However, we've been making money here in the middle with the cross builder. We started with 4,000. Right now we're at 3. There's 4. There's 2,000. $2,000. $2,500. 3. Yep. Yeah. Let's just say 3,000. And then 3,500. And then 4,000. So that's our starting bankroll. So even though we were still technically down 100, we had plenty of room. If we get hit on the 4 a couple of times, we are up for the session 100, 200, 75, 300, 100, 200, 300, 400, or 25, 450, 475, 46, 77, 78, 79. $479 for the session. We've only been going 25 minutes, 26 minutes. That is the Iron Cross Builder. If you enjoy this strategy, like and subscribe to the channel. We're coming out with more stuff. Until next time, take care.